Welcome to my channel. I am Ninja and this is The Field. Today I will be reviewing the Hobonichi Techo Planner. Right here, it is a small A6 size journal / notebook. Okay, now this is an outdoor gear and equipment reviews channel, so you might be asking, why are you reviewing a notebook? Okay, and the answer is pretty simple, because this is one of the best tools that you can have while you're out and about in the outback, the field, the bush, whatever you want to call it, radio. There are many reasons for why I believe you should always have a notebook, okay? Let's go into those. Well, you get lost, you can write the directions you took in this, okay? So always write your directions where you're turning in a notebook. Notes on trail conditions. So if you're going up a trail, you're in undulating terrain, then you're in leveling terrain, then you're in some flat terrain, you can write notes, okay? So like a navigation data sheet, you can have that in your notebook, okay? You can trace a map using a notebook. You can do journaling, okay? While you're out there, you can write your journal. This is what I did this morning, this is what I plan to do, etc., etc. You can have a plan, you can make a plan using a notebook. You can draw, you can sketch, okay? If you're in the military or an institute similar to that, private security, etc., etc., you can write down orders or instructions you were given in a notebook. You can give orders or instructions using a notebook. So those are just some of the reasons why you should have a notebook with you while you're in the outdoors, okay? Now, this notebook is not waterproof. So you might be going, hey, why are you recommending a notebook that's not waterproof, radio? That's because this notebook has certain features that most waterproof notebooks do not have, okay? If this notebook was waterproof, guess what? I'd be recommending that product, but it's not. So I'm recommending this. You can always fix that by carrying this in, say, a waterproof notebook case carrier, okay? You can easily buy some of those online. Radio. Okay. Now, why do I think this particular notebook, the Hobonichi, is the best notebook you can have? Okay? I do a lot of journaling, guys. Radio. These are just my journals for the past 5 years, okay? I've been doing journals for more than that. Okay, why do I think this one is the best? Well, because I used it last year, okay? Before that, I used to be using Moleskines, and before that, I was just using random A4 sized and different size notebooks, okay? I transitioned to the Moleskine for about 3 years, and I was with the Moleskine. I found that, yeah, it's a good size. It's actually a bit smaller than the Hobonichi, but it's a lot thicker, okay? And also, because of its slightly smaller size, let me get a good example here. 1 second. Because of its smaller size, you couldn't write as much. So on a Hobonichi, as you can see, which we'll get into in a second, but as you can see, the page is a lot bigger, so you can write a lot more on a certain page. The second reason, it's a lot thinner as well, okay? So 1, the pages are bigger. 2, it's a lot thinner, okay? So the one and only reason why I recommend this notebook is its size, okay? It's compact size. That's it. You can carry this about almost the same as you would a Moleskine, but you have a lot more writing space and it's skinnier, okay? That's the reason why I went for this notebook. This is a diary. It is a single page to a day format. For the size of the diary, it is an A6 size diary, okay? It is 105 by 148 millimeters, okay? So 148, 105. It is, which is 4 by 6 inches approximately. Okay, it has a textured cover, as you can see. Okay, some kind of card. So the paper that the diary is made of, it's getting closer, is called Tomo River paper, okay? It is very thin, but at the same time very durable, and it does not bleed. As you can see, I've written here on the back, and the ink hasn't bleeded through to the next page. That paper is what gives it its size, that thin size it has. It's because of this special paper, okay? It has rounded corners. Each Techo diary comes with a serial number. Okay. Now, for the Techo itself, let's look at it from the start. So it has a yearly calendar at the start. So 2022 even has 2023. It is then followed by a yearly index. So days. So December, January, February, March, April, so on and so forth. It is then followed by a monthly calendar. So you have a month. This is December, January, and you have a box to a day as well. Okay, so pretty useful if you want to have like a monthly or a yearly plan. Rightio. And on this page, you have the week number as well. Okay, of that month. So first week of the month, second, third. You have the moon phase, and you have the day as well. You have some space on the sides for other notes. You then come across 2 pages of spare. Okay, as you see, I've written down stuff on this about the videos I want to make. You then have a page for every month. You can put notes on either during the month, after the month, before the month, for what you want to accomplish or what you did. Then you have your daily pages. Okay, these are 4mm graph pages. What that means is each one of these squares is 4mm across and in height. Okay, let's get a little bit closer on the pages. So each page comes with the day number, the month, the week number, okay? That is not the week number for that month. It is the week number for the entire year. What I mean for that is if you go forward, the 29th week, okay? The 45th week of the year. You have the moon phase as well on every day. You have the day number of the year, so 14th day of the year, 102nd day of the year, 101st, etc., and so on and so forth. Okay, you have a little midday number here if you want to use that. If you don't, that's fine. You have a little knife and fork at the bottom. I like to use that to record what I had for dinner, breakfast, lunch, etc., okay? You have a daily quote, I think I mentioned that. Now, if Hobonichi is watching this, I'd rather prefer that this went all the way down and we didn't have a quote. That would make this a little more useful to us because you have more space to write. A lot of the times I will actually end up writing on top of this if I've filled up my, my notebook for the day, okay? So the diary has a total of 240 pages and 120 sheets. What that means is this is one sheet. It has 2 pages. So 120 sheets, 240 pages in total. 69 of those pages are for other uses like calendars, notes, etc. 171 are for the diary itself. Okay? At the end of the diary, you have 16 memo style pages for other notes that you might want, or if you've gone over a certain, if you've written the entire page and you need an extra page, you can go here as well for rough Other stuff like calculations, navigation, calculations, etc. You can use that, okay? After the 16 pages, you have a contact list. So this is really helpful for outdoors, because if your phone gets lost and you found a phone booth, you have contacts in here, okay? So once again, a great reason for why this is a great outdoor diary. Another great reason is because it comes with a ruler, as you see here. It also has conversion tables if you need to quickly convert something, okay? And it's got other international size charts, so shoes, I think shirt sizes and shoe sizes and other stuff as well here, okay? But like I said earlier, I really like it because of the ruler here. I've used that quite a lot when I was at field. Okay, another thing that's in here that's pretty good is you've got 100 goals that you would like, okay? So you can write down 100 goals that you wish to accomplish across the year and tick them off as you accomplish them, okay? So pretty useful. Next you have some Japanese content, something about donburi rice bowls. So, you know, if you want to have a read of something, you're bored, you can pull up one of these pages and read that, okay? You then have some Japanese animal proverbs and phrases. So more general knowledge stuff if you want to have a read, okay? And at the very end, you have your personal information page, so your name, address, home phone, cell phone, fax, email, okay? So in case, you know, you lose the diary, someone finds it, they have your details there, they can then mail it to you or take it straight to you if they want, or give you a call. Rightio? That is this diary. So, like I said earlier, great tool to have. Whether you don't use it for outdoor purposes, fine. It's a great journal for day-to-day journaling. And in my opinion, it is the best on the market today. And I say that after I've used diaries like Moleskines, Lecterns, Stologies, all kinds of notebooks and diaries, all right? In my opinion, this is the best you can get. I bought this for $55 Australian with free shipping, okay? Yeah, I know it's a bit of a steep price, but you get what you pay for, okay? As you can see. I hope you guys liked it. If you want to watch an unboxing of the Worksharp knife sharpener, have a look in the corner there for that. Radio.